Well, welcome to Project Marlin, although I think this week it's more Project Marshall. Might be a one or a two-part video, we'll see how things go and how long this video goes. But we've got a problem with the Marshall. I don't know if you can see down here. Oops. Things come all loose. There's a bit of a wet puddle. So that appears to be, it's quite wet around the decompressor, although I'll be honest, it is a little bit damp in the shed. So it appears to be leaking from the seal between the head and the block. My understanding is there's a copper ring for the head gasket, and also there are 6 rubber seals that seal water passages, and they're known to go. So first of all, I need to take this cowling off. Once I've got this cowling off, then I can have a look. If it is coming from there, we're going to drop the coolant and then pull the head off today, is the plan. So yeah, wish me luck. Right, so start with, I suppose, knock that decompressor lever back. Cable's off. We'll take that out. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So we get the wick holder out. Take the breech out. There. Don't need that. Bolt there, bolt there, bolt there, bolt there. One down here, that needs to come out. One there and one there. I think that's it for this cowling. So we only use the correct tools here. This spanner hasn't been used for a while. It was bought for a job on the Marlin to undo some pipes. That's not too bad. That come by hand. Yeah. Yeah. So, what I've worked out, hang on, I'm going to turn you down a bit further. What I've worked out is, obviously when you start it, this lets air from the decompressor valve, which is this one here. You'll see all that in a minute. And it comes to here, it goes out and vents. Now when you use the power start, hang on, whoops. Which way around is it? I think it's got to be out. And you push that in. Oh god, that's hard to do. And then it seals. And when you hit the power stop from the breech, it gets to the back of here, it goes down to the engine. So yeah, not the easiest thing to do. Hot size spanner, see, fancy, look at these, quality tools. 5/8. I have got a load of old Whitworth spanners, which are probably a lot better. But the problem with the old Whitworth spanners is there's not really a set of them. This shouldn't be too hard to get off, I don't think. Because I believe Crawford's had the cowling off to change the breech. So nothing should be too bad. It's all coming. What I should have done is gone and found a socket. But spanner will do. That'll do for now. So, as I'm sure you'll remember me saying, this wasn't bought to be a project. It looks like it's going to be, well, not a big one, hopefully. Oh. Quality. Oh, there's another one up there that I didn't know about. This child doesn't want to leave or go to the cafe by the sound of it outside. Lots of screaming, screeching. Yeah. That's not quite in line somehow. There we go. Get my hand up there. So, jobs like this, I do wish rib nuts had been a thing back in the day. Because although they're not perfect, oh my god, they do make life so much easier with stuff like this. I know people love their children. I'm so glad I don't have any. I'm willing to bet the parent of that child, as soon as they brought them out of the cafe, would be mortified to know that I'm in here recording going. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sort of, kids are kids. I screamed like that when I was a kid probably. I don't remember, but I probably did. My family members that have got kids, got some fantastic little nieces, well, not nieces and nephews. That's a different story. But I've got cousins who've got kids, and they've got some absolutely diamond, like fantastic kids. But they've had their moments because they're kids. Right, let's see. Well, that. Oh, not quite sure what went on, but that's off. So we've got water tank, breech. Can you see that? I can't see if you can see that. Hang on. I'm going to get. No. So, breech, water tank, fan housing, cylinder head, block. Let's move you up a little bit, see if that works. So, it looks like my leak's coming from here. So I've probably got to take that off, take that tube off. Well, I'm not sure. Well, that looks like a bit of rubber seal, so I don't see that. I have to pull the pipe off the injector. There's the decompressor valve. Right, spanners. Still being adjustable. So 16, that's cool. What do you do with the other one? Oh, I didn't have the other one, so I can't find it. Oh, I see what's going on here. Right, so every time I turn it, the bloody thing hits there. Bit of a pain in the... What's it, isn't it? Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. Thinking about it. Need to start draining because we are going to. Oh my god, this is just going to be a nightmare. Yeah, I'll have to hold that, but that's better. Not actually sure how much coolant's in this thing. Probably quite a lot. There's a lot on that hot tank. And there's the 4 radiators. Look like they could do with a wash really, but and God knows how much that block holds. Right. Oh dear. Look at the 5/8 Whitworth. Right. So we got decompressor or breech tube off. All the head bolts are out. 4 out of the 8 studs have come out, which isn't the end of the world. Apparently, it's really common. I've been trying to got a bit of movement there. Go around the other side. Got a little bit of movement there. Get that in there. It's going to be a little bugger, I think, to come off. It's coming slowly, I think. Another long screwdriver. This box. Yeah, should have one. That'll do. Whoa. It just absolutely cacked my pants when that moved. Right, chuck that in there, that in there. I don't believe this table's... Not sure that this table's really strong enough, but move my phone. I've put a cylinder head on this table before, but not a field marshal one. Oh my god, it's not as bad as I expected. Right, so vaporizer plate. Yeah, I don't think that seal there. Yeah, hang on. Where did I put my phone? I can see what you can see then. Right. So that is definitely not very good. Oh my god, look how scaled that is. Don't know, can you see up in there? That is manky. I'm glad I've taken this head off now. It's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Yeah, so seal. Don't think they're original seals. So all this facing I have to clean up. I'm try and flush some of that gumph out of there. That's the, I think that's the head gasket there, or did it ping off? Yeah. Right. Now, have a quick look at the engine while we're here. Right, so that should be piston right forward, pretty much. I can't see any sign there there's any writing on that to suggest it's an oversized piston. No, it's just a bad bit of casting, maybe. Oh, something there, I see. So, ST Alright, so if I just swing, because it's a 2-stroke, I put that there. This will be something I've never seen before. So on the, I don't know, hang on, I'll take you off my head so I can see what you can see. So on the left hand side there, that's the exhaust, and that's the inlet. Yeah, it's cool. That's right, I found out what I needed to. About ring Crawfords on Monday. So due to the magic of video, I've got the parts. So Crawford's were exceptionally quick. I called them on Monday. I had the parts by Tuesday, and now today's Friday, and here I am. So we've given it all a bit of a clean up. Put the new seals. I haven't put the seal on there yet, so I'm going to show it to you. New seals, new head gasket. The old head gasket looks all right, but just thought I'd do it. But these were the old seals that came off, and that's the new seal. With that, head's upside down, but I've given it a clean, and the faces are clean. So it seals on there for the head, and the O-rings sit here, and then there's just a gap all the way around there. So yeah, so I'm going to put the head back on. I'm probably not going to film it unless I find a problem. So in a few minutes or the next thing you'll see is hopefully me checking for water leaks with the head back on. So I'll see you in a minute. So it's all back together. Well, not all back together. Obviously the head's on. Fuel pipe's connected up. I have run it for a little while, just to see that everything was okay and it wasn't leaking fuel or anything. It hasn't got particularly hot. It's cooled right down now. I don't like the fact I can see the O-rings there. I'm not sure that shadow there is actually a bit of damp, but I don't know if that's stuff that I had on it, or if it just that hasn't dried out, or if it's leaking. So I've decided I'm going to leave this overnight, come back tomorrow or the day after, and see if it's still dry. So I'm going to leave all the cowling off for now. So yeah, we'll report back. So I can only apologise. Just going through, trying to sort out a load of videos, sorting out obviously the Marshall video that you just watched, and I've realised I never filmed the going back. So what happened was, that was middle of December. I actually wasn't very well just after that, so it was probably a couple of weeks before I went back. There wasn't a leak, there was nothing to worry about with the O-rings. Put the cowling back on. Since then, probably I've taken out the tractor on several occasions for a good run round. Had it nice and hot. In fact, I was out last weekend. I probably did 30 miles on it. No water leaks, no loss of water. Really good. The compression's a bit too good now. Since I've done the head gasket, I'm really struggling. I can't get it over compression on my own, which is absolutely mental. So maybe the original head gasket was leaking a little bit. Anyway, that's the end of this video. The tractor's running well. Excuse me. The plan is we're going to do a few road runs. Well, I was hoping to do some road runs. One of them, they say it's too slow. They don't want me to go out on it, which is a shame. Another one is actually a day when we're already booked at the steam rally. Although I'm going to be roading to the steam rally, so I might do a video of taking it to a steam rally. I'm going to have a go at taking it to a hot rod and classic car meet in a few weeks' time. From a few weeks from here, I've got a feeling they'll turn me away, but it's in the centre of a big local town, or in a big local town, so it means I've got to drive it around. So I might film a bit of that, and if the footage comes out okay, that might get put up. Anyway, you'll be pleased to hear the next video you'll see will be on the Marlin again. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.